Hi everyone, so if you're wondering what's happening with all the videos, why I haven't been making any videos for the past 2 weeks, well, this was the reason. My computer's hard drive failed on me, and this computer is only about a little bit over 2 years old. Yeah, so basically I just took it to Best Buy, they fixed it for me, and I got all the missing files back. I had to reinstall all my computer programs yesterday, so everything is all good. And thankfully, I found my Miranda handling video that Chad did when he handled the Metallica video. So a lot of people are interested in looking at it, so I'll be uploading that. So keep in mind, guys, I'm just showing you that Poikilotherias are not aggressive species. Some of them can be temperamental, others can be calm. By no means, please guys, do not handle them because they have a very significant, potent bite, and you wouldn't want to get bitten by those, that's for sure. So anyways, this update is going to serve you just to let you know like what happened. I did get some new molts that I'd like to share with you, and I have one particular tarantula that I would like to share with you because it's an awesome T, and I'm going to be watching like a hawk because I really want to get a molting video on this one. So anyways, so the very first tea that did molt in my care was this guy right here. This is my Pantha Vesper, which is the Colombian red bloom bird eater. That was the reason why this specimen wasn't hungry in the feeding video. And I thought it was kind of odd that Pantha refuse food, because they rarely do, because they're bottomless pits. And sure enough, after a couple days, she molted. So I was extremely happy about that. Next, molts that I'd like to share with you is my Eupalustris camperstratus, the pink zebra beauty. That's a really nice tarantula to have for the beginner, and I think this is possibly the second most docile species next to the Euapla species red. So that's it over there, right where the red light is. It's not a very big specimen. She is maybe about close to 1.5 to 2 inches. I haven't really did a ventral or molting sex from her, so I'm hoping it's a female, but if it's a male, it's just all good, since I could probably loan them to someone who has a female and breed these guys. Now, the pièce de résistance, I did get 2 new tarantulas. One of them being Cyclosternum, no, Cyriocosmus elegans, which is a Trinidad Dwarf. It was really strange that that specimen that you saw in the video had passed away a couple of days later, so I got a replacement for this one. There we go. That, if you see the little legs right beside the little small vial, that's it. She's a tiny 1/4 inch. She's so small, but she's so cute. There we go. Now it's focused. Right in the center, that is the specimen. It looks like a speck of dust, but that's what it is. That's her Cyriocosmus elegans, a Trinidad Dwarf. As females, they'll probably get about to 1.5 inches. And I believe these are the smallest species that I currently know of. Treasured ones in my collection. I did get a annitha little small sling. So this is what a juvenile looks like. And I would like to make a small comparison video with the Smithy, of course. It's a Brachypelma, so they're always going to be hair kicking. Now, alright guys, the reason why I got a annitha in the first place is because these are super rare Brachypelmas, and I've always dreamt of making a comparison video between this specimen and B. Smithy. And now that I actually have a juvenile of my own, now my dream of making this comparison is finally coming true. So this is what a B. annitha looks like, and this is what the B. Smithy looks like. As you can tell that they are both very similar in coloration. They have the blackened carapace, they have striped knees, but the only difference, guys, is the color of the knees. As you can see, the annitha has much more orange knees than the B. Smithy, which came from its common name, has much more red in their knees. Also, what I've been hearing is that the annitha can actually grow slightly larger than the B. Smithy. The B. Smithy can get up to having a 6.5 inch leg span. This guy can actually have a 6.5, maybe even a 7 inch leg span, which is pretty cool. So I can't wait to see this one grow. I'm actually going to try to feed this one right now to see if this guy will take a superworm. So let me go get a superworm and we'll see. Good girl. Now, I don't know what to call her yet, but I'm pretty much 80% certain by the ventral shot it could be a female. But I'd rather wait for molt so I can be completely sure about that. That's great. Happy about that one. Alright, now the pièce de résistance that I'd like to share with you, and hopefully this will be a video maybe tomorrow or maybe in the very, very near future. My M.mesomelas, which is the Costa Rican redleg, ate well during the feeding video. Now, this specimen, as you can plainly see by the blackened abdomen, that she is in pre-molt. Now, I got this specimen back, I believe, last year from the Reptile Expo. Speaking of which, the next one that I'll be going to is the one on March 13th. So in about 2 weeks from now. So I'll see what teas that they have, and of course I'll be filming. And I got this one from tanglesandwebs.com. It was sold to me originally as a $85 unsexed specimen until she molted and was a confirmed female, and the price jacked up through the roof. So I end up getting this Costa Rican redleg for around $200. Now, whenever you have your tarantula like that and has its bald spot this color, that means it's in pre-molt. So I know I got a lot of requests from people asking me what you should do when your tarantula is in pre-molt or it reaches this stage. So there's only two things you can do. One is to restrict feeding. Don't feed them because they are not interested in eating at all. All they're doing is trying to prepare themselves to finally molt and to keep it very hydrated. And this is why a lot of people, like new owners, get a little confused, because when their tarantula molts, they'll notice that the abdomen starts to decrease in size after they molt. And of course that's very normal, because during the molting stage tarantulas lose water pressure in their abdomen. So this is why the abdomen appears much more smaller. So the way you can do that is just leave it alone for a week to let it harden, and then you just feed them as normally. So I have no idea when my specimen will molt. She is making webs, so hopefully maybe she'll be molting within the hour or maybe the next day or two. So I'm going to definitely watch her like a hawk, and the moment I see her flipping over, I will soon record it. Alright guys, thanks for watching.